Hello everyone, and welcome for today's session. Here we are again for a fun learning experience. I am excited to share with you the insights about gateway drugs, cigarette, and alcohol. Come and join me in Valenzuela FB Live. I'm Sir Renato Ikabanganan from Gente de Leon National High School, your health teacher. I would like to give over a few items so you will know how to participate in today's discussion. Here are some reminders. The next thing I'll share with you are the most essential learning competencies. So allow me to give you competencies that you are about to learn. By the end of the lesson, you'll be able to discuss gateway drugs, analyzes the negative health impact of cigarette smoking, describes the harmful short and long effect of cigarette smoking on the different parts of the body, discusses the dangers of mainstream, second-hand, and third-hand smoke, explain the impact of cigarette smoking on the family, environment, and community, analyzes the negative health impact of drinking alcohol, describes the harmful short and long-term effects of drinking alcohol, interprets blood alcohol concentration in terms of physiological changes in the body, explain the impact of drinking alcohol on the family and community. Now, let us proceed to pre-assessment for me to know your prior knowledge about today's topic. For the instruction, type true if the statement is correct. Otherwise, false. You have 5 seconds to type your answer in our comment box. Are you ready? Let's start. Statement number 1. A kind of smoke emitted by cigarettes which smokers directly inhale is called mainstream smoke. True or false?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The answer is 2. Keep it up. Statement number 2. Gateway drugs are drugs non-drug users might try out and can lead to trying more dangerous ones. True or false?
5, 4,
The answer is true. Amazing. Let's proceed to statement number 3. Tolerance happens when a person stops drinking alcohol, then suddenly feels its side effects. In order for the person not to feel these side effects, she will go back to alcohol drinking. True or false?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The answer is true. Very good. Statement number 4. The amount of alcohol that entered in the bloodstream at a certain period can be measured in percentage through blood alcohol content. True or false?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The answer is false. You are doing great. Let's proceed to statement number 5. Fermentation is the process of extracting alcohol from an animal or a vegetable. An example of fermented alcohol is a beer. True or false?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The answer is false. This presentation designed to inform you about the dangers of gateway drugs and teach you the various strategies to prevent substance use and abuse. It will provide you with a solid knowledge base from which you may gain more information about prevention, intervention, and laws governing substance abuse. To start, let's have a short activity called Guess the Picture. Identify the following. You have 5 seconds to type your answer in our comment box. I hope that the instruction is clear. Are you ready? Let's begin. Picture number 1. Your time starts now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time's up. What do you think is the answer? If your answer is carcinogen, you are correct. Very good. Picture number 2. Time starts now.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Are you excited to know the answer? The answer is heart. Keep up the good work. The next one become even more exciting. Picture number 3. Time start now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time's up. The answer is nicotine. You are doing great. I hope everybody's participating. Picture number 4. Your time starts now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time's up. What do you think is the answer? The answer is liver. Very good. Picture number 5. Your time starts now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The answer is central nervous system. To those who get the wrong answer, don't worry, you still have a chance. Picture number 6. Your time starts now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time's up. What do you think is the answer? The answer is lungs. I hope everybody enjoyed our activity today. Thank you for your participation. According to the study done by the National Youth Commission, 2 out of 5 Filipino teenagers aged 13 to 15 years old smoke cigarettes. Furthermore, in a study conducted by anti-tobacco group in the year 2011, 10 Filipinos die every year of tobacco-related diseases. The first thing that we need to discuss is all about gateway drugs. Let's identify the following terms. Gateway drugs. The term gateway drug is used to describe any drug that a non-drug user might try out. Cigarettes and alcohol are gateway drugs. Gateway drugs are legal drugs that are readily accessible. People who abuse more dangerous drugs such as marijuana and shabu often start from cigarette smoking and drinking alcohol. What are gateway drugs? Gateway drugs such as cigarettes and alcohol are legal drugs that a non-drug user might try, which can lead him or her to more dangerous drugs such as marijuana and shabu. Gateway drugs are drugs non-drug user may try out and can lead trying more dangerous ones. What are carcinogens? Carcinogens are substances which cause cancer. What is nicotine? Nicotine, the addictive drugs found in tobacco products like cigarette. What is Nicotiana tobaccum or common tobacco? Nicotiana tobaccum or common tobacco is a plant whose leaves can be rolled in a cigar or pipe and can be smoked. Tobacco is a tall, leafy plant originally grown in South and Central America, but now cultivated throughout the world. There are many species of tobacco, but Nicotiana tobaccum are sometimes called common tobacco. It is prepared for producing present-day cigarettes. Tobacco use has been recorded as early as 600 to 900 CE, as curved drawing stones were discovered in Mexico. Why do teenagers smoke? Why do teenagers experiment on more dangerous drugs? Let us continue. These are the 3 smokes produced by cigarette smoking, namely: 1. Mainstream smoke refers to specifically to the smoke that the smoker directly inhales. 2. Side stream smoke, the smoke that comes out of the lightened end of the cigarette pipe. This is also called secondhand smoke or environmental tobacco smoke. This is more dangerous than mainstream smoke because it is filtered and easily absorbed by body cells. It also contains more carcinogens. The Environmental Protection Agency classifies secondhand smoke as a group A carcinogen. This means that cigarette smoke has substances known to cause cancer to humans. Short exposures to secondhand smoke can also cause changes in a passive smoke's blood, making blood platelets stickier, adding friction to the blood vessels, causing damage to its lining, and thus causes an increase in heart rate and performance. 3. Third-hand smoke. The smoke left for a long time on sofa, beddings, pillows, and other objects. This smoke, also called residual tobacco smoke, settles along with dust and can last for months. This smoke still contains harmful chemicals and carcinogens. Now, you are ready to explore the chemicals present in a cigarette stick and effects of cigarette smoke on the different parts of the body. Chemical present in a cigarette stick. Tar, formaldehyde, ammonia, acetone, vinyl chloride, cadmium, tobacco-specific nitrosamines, hydrogen cyanide, arsenic, benzene, nicotine, and carbon monoxide. People who smoke ends up developing lung cancer, colon cancer, brain tumor, etc. Socially, cigarette smoking results into emotional stability, which can cause a strain in relationship between the smoker and others. Dangers of cigarette smoking and tobacco use. High blood pressure. Too much exertion of blood against the arteries, causing damage. Heart diseases involves the cardiovascular system. Foul body smell. Cigarette smoke can do to your body smell. Cancer, group of diseases which makes body cells grow uncontrollably. Bad breath, foul smell inhaled from the mouth. Bronchitis, inflammation of the airways from the trachea in the lungs. Pneumonia, infection of the lungs. Asthma, a chronic disease which affects the airways. I hope everything is cleared now. Let's observe, reflect, and react. What do you feel while looking at these pictures? What generalization can you form based from the given pictures regarding the long-term health effects of cigarette smoking? The topic is becoming more exciting. Let us continue. Cigarette smoking causes environmental pollution by releasing toxic air pollutants in the atmosphere. The cigarette butts also litter the environment, and the toxic chemicals in the residues seep into soil and waterways, thereby causing soil and water pollutant respectively. Have you seen a person who has consumed alcohol beverages? What are your observations? The next topic to discuss is all about alcohol. Alcohol drinking is one of the most common pastimes of human beings. For some, alcohol replaces water as their basic drinks during meals. But little do these people know that too much alcohol consumption could lead to damage to the body system. Alcohol is a colorless, bitter-tasting substance that humans have been consuming since the ancient times. It comes from the plants that underwent fermentation. Fermentation is the process of extracting alcohol from a plant or a fruit. An example of fermented alcohol is a beer. a beer is extracted from grapes. On the other hand, wines are from the grapes and other fruits. These are the three types of alcohol: isopropyl, methanol, and ethanol. Isopropyl and methanol are used in laboratories and poisonous and fatal if taken. On the other hand, ethanol is also called the beverage alcohol. This is what humans consume that intoxicates and alters the nervous system. Alcohol enters the body first through the mouth. In the liver, alcohol is converted into water and carbon dioxide. Most alcohol enters the bloodstream through the small intestine with 10 to 20 heartbeats. Alcohol is a bloodstream reaches the brain. The heart pumps alcohol in the bloodstream throughout the body. Alcohol is filtered in the kidneys, leaving salts and acid, then exit the body through urination. Effects of alcohol drinking. When alcohol enters the bloodstream, it goes in all the parts of the body. The main effects of alcohol drinking reflects on a person's central nervous system. The central nervous system controls one's mental processes, memory, speech, learning, and decision making. It also affects a person's senses, learnings or feelings, movements, and breathing. The amount of alcohol that entered in the bloodstream at a certain period can be measured in percentage through blood alcohol concentration, or most often called blood alcohol level. The blood alcohol concentration of 0.05% means there is a 5 parts of the alcohol for 10,000 parts of blood in the body. A 0.3 to 0.5% blood alcohol concentration could lead to coma, brain damage, and even death. We have the alcohol. Insert 1 bottle of beer, 1 shot glass, and 1 glass of wine, are separated using number of BA, 0.02 to 0.04. 1 drink in 1 hour. Physical effect, little relax. Reacting a little slowly. For mental effect, talking silly. Oversharing things. Insert 2 bottles of beer, 2 shot of glasses, and 2 glasses of wine. Here, separate using number of bucks, 0.03 to 0.06, 2 drinks in 1 hour. Physical effect, loses balance, slight impairment in speech, memory, and vision. For mental effects, believes that she is better than he is really are. Insert 3 bottles of beer, 3 shot of glasses, and 3 glasses of wine. Back 0.05 to 0.14. 3 drinks in 1 hour. Physical effect, losses balance and coordination, impaired speech, hearing, and vision. For mental effect, we have lightheaded, feeling very happy and elated, cannot decide properly. Long-term effects of alcohol drinking. Tolerance. Tolerance happens when a person stops drinking alcohol when suddenly feels its side effect. In order for the person not to feel these side effects, she will go back to alcohol drinking. Dependence. This happens when a person literally depends his or her everyday life on alcohol. Cirrhosis. Cirrhosis doesn't happen that fast. When alcohol is consistently consumed, the liver may find it hard to function normally. When it happens, fat will be stored in the liver. That's a condition called fatty liver occurs. When liquids cannot pass through the bloodstream because of the blockage of the fatty liver, cirrhosis happens. Brain damage. When alcohol is taken more than water or any liquids, the body may not function properly. What will happen is that the blood that the heart will be pumping the whole body, especially to the brain, is not healthy. If this continuously happens, it will lead to brain damage and even death. Impact of drinking alcohol on the family and community. Family. Unemployment of alcoholic parent, domestic abuse. Family. Unemployment of alcoholic parent, domestic abuse. Community. Pollution, noise, gang war, street fight. For the country, we have less tourism and chaos. I provide you with an activity that will enhance your understanding about our topic. Make your own advocacy materials, sample artwork, poster, or editorial cartoon. With the theme, be smart, do not store. Don't forget to submit your activity to your Mapeh teacher. To sum up our topic, cigarette and alcohol are gateway drugs. Gateway drugs open doors for a non-drug user to try and experiment on more dangerous and illegal drugs. Despite the total ban on cigarette and advertisements, more and more Filipinos, including teenagers, are getting hooked on these vices. Alcohol. There are also a lot of myths and misconceptions about alcohol drinking. It is not true that alcohol gives you extra strength. Alcohol has very low nutritional content and it has empty calories. Drinking alcohol will not give you a boost of self-esteem either. It is also actually a depressant. It slows down the function of the central nervous system, making a person vulnerable to doing undesirable things. These undesirable things are often mistaken as a result of having higher self-esteem. There are two immediate effects of consuming alcohol: intoxication and hangover. Intoxication happens when alcohol goes into bloodstream, producing physical and mental changes in the body. This may include changes in sight, smell, and other senses. Hangover, on the other hand, is the occurrence of an uncomfortable feelings after getting intoxicated. These effects are only for occasional drinking. But when a person consumes alcohol consistently and heavily, extreme changes in the body may occur. It's time to see if you have learned something from what we have learned. Please respond to the following statement by typing mark check or X in the comment box. Are you ready? Let's start. Statement number 1. Dependence happens when a person literally depends his, her everyday life on alcohol.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time's up. The answer is check. You are doing great. Very good. Statement number 2. Short exposures to secondhand smoke can also cause changes in a passive smoker's blood, making blood platelets stickier, adding friction to the blood vessels, causing damages to its lining, and thus causes an increase in heart rate and performance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time's up. The answer is check. Keep it up. Statement number 3. When alcohol and cigarette enter the bloodstream, this flows different parts of the body. The main effect of alcohol drinking reflects on a person's muscle and brain.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time's up. The answer is X. Amazing. Let us continue. Statement number 4. Nicotiana tabacum, or common tobacco, is a plant whose leaves can be rolled in a cigar or pipe and can be smoked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time's up. The answer is check. You are in the right track. Keep working on it. Let us proceed to statement number 5. The term gateway drug is used to describe any drug that a non-drug user might try out. Cigarettes and alcohol are gateway drugs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time is up. The answer is check. Did you get all the answer correctly? I do hope so. Congratulations for a job well done. Always remember, since cigarettes and alcohol are readily available and generally accepted in our society, many people use them for various purposes. Teenagers like you are especially vulnerable because you are curious and risk takers. Gateway drugs abuse is affecting the youth. It is ruining the society socially, physically, culturally, emotionally, and economically. We need to raise our voice to create awareness among people regarding bad effects of cigarette and alcohol. Be smart, do not start. Once again, this is Renato A. Cabanganan, your health teacher. Stay safe, everyone. Have a good day. See you in our next episode.